Gotta zoom in. Ooh, what's good, my people? I want to show you some, sewing. My name is Kumwaga Ranu Kiganja Kemptah Ashe Sasa. So how y'all doing? At least you still above ground, right? At least, you know what I'm saying, how the old elders say. The elders said what? The elders said it's a good day to be above ground. You know what I'm saying? It's better to be above ground than below ground. So, that's what the elders said. So, I want to show you some sewing. Let me zoom out real quick. Show you the whole thing right there. I love this little machine. You know what I'm saying? I ain't attached to it, but I appreciate what it has done for me, And the thing is, like, I wanted to show you some sewing. You know what I'm saying? I was sewing some stuff right here. You know what I'm saying? Some zigzags. Just show you an example of zigzag stitches. You always have to have a scissor around. Smash strings to cut. You know what I'm saying? All these strings attached. So, these are the things that I made from the sewing machine myself. I made these levers using the zigzag stitches. You can see it in red. You know what I'm saying, right there. So these are the shackles I trained in. I had to make me a red one because I lost the green one, so I made me another one. All I went to is the rag store. You could go into any rag store in your hood or whatever, and they got parts of all types of fabric, and and they got parts for whatever type of clothing you want to make, from book bags to clothing. And I like these straps too. It's strong, you know what I'm saying, and the machine it's less time. The machine is just like driving a car versus walking. You know what I'm saying, when you compare the machine to hand sewing. So, I got the red, black, and green flag right here. You know what I'm saying? One color. And you see the colors, red, black, and green. What that mean? You got the primary color, which is red, and you got the secondary color, which is green. You know what I'm saying? Green is on what? Yellow and blue. So you got two opposites called primary and secondary colors, making one of a kind called black. That's what the red, black, and green mean in the natural sciences, philosophy, and math. Because in Kemptah math, we got the little zeros. And then on the side, you got the specific numbers. You know what I'm saying? And sometimes you got zeros. But this specific size is dominated by diversity. You see the flag? You know what I'm saying? You see that on there. So always keep a scissor handy, I made this tablecloth for the sewing machine on the same principles. I just took three so-called Arab scarves that I bought in bulk, and what I did was I cut it in half. And I usually, when I do the scarves, one thing that I do with the scarves, I make these scarves Kimbertali. You know what I'm saying? Like the Eurocentric culture like to measure, you know what I'm saying? But what I do is I measure with the patterns. I use the patterns on the scarf itself to measure what to cut, you know what I'm saying? And that's what I do. I just match up the patterns, and the patterns say a lot, you know what I'm saying? They give you that cue, you know what I'm saying? That cue, like bam, yeah, that's the measurement, like that type of thing. Instead of being like, oh, I got to measure and make sure it's the exact point. You'll know how the exact point going to meet depending on the you know what I'm saying, the lineup of the patterns. It's a little bit off, but in the whole, when you see the whole thing, the whole scarf in its entirety, it looks symmetric. You know what I'm saying? Like, you see it right here. I just use the patterns to match it up, so the scarf, when it comes out, it could be one scene. It won't ruffle up enough. So, that's what I do on my part-time. You know what I'm saying? Some of the things I do besides martial arts and mathematics and all the other activities that I do with myself that makes me a black conscious being. So, You know, Kemptah Ashe Shasa. This is OG Culture, personally delivered to the audience in front of me by Kumwaga Ranu Kiganja Kemptah. Peace.